Hi everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I'm in a slightly different location today. I just thought I would do a very casual question and answers with you guys. I asked you guys on Instagram if you had any questions that you wanted to ask me, and I thought I'd come back and answer some of them. So yeah, I asked you guys on Instagram. I got quite a few questions and I'm going to go through and answer a few of them and just chat with you guys. I love doing these kind of like chatty videos. That's why I've been trying to do vlogs more, because the videos that I watch the most from people are always their vlogs. I love watching people just like live behind the scenes, living their everyday life. I really like watching that. And it's also an easy watch, so a lot of the times when I'm at work, I'll pop on a vlog, in my car whilst I'm eating my lunch, or you know, wherever I am. If it's a nice day, I'll sit outside. Anyway, I say all that, I'm going to get on to this question and answers. So the first question is, where do you work? You dress beautifully for work. I don't really for work, my work is quite casual, so I don't really like dress up or anything like that. But where do I work? So I'm not gonna say exactly where I work, because I mean that's a bit of a security thing. I create content and I run a brand's social media. So yeah, I've been doing that for like 2 months now. Yeah, so that's what I do for work. I don't really know what to say. Going from being at university and now working and trying to juggle this whole YouTube channel and my Instagram as well has been a bit of a struggle, not gonna lie. Just a lot of weekends where the average person would be just chilling, relaxing, doing nothing. I spend my weekends trying to do as much social media stuff as possible, filming, editing, which means I don't really get weekends, and it kind of feels like I work 7 days. And then obviously trying to see friends, trying to spend time with my boyfriend. I've actually booked this week off when I'm filming this vlog. I just booked a week off to kind of, I said to myself, I'm going to catch up with loads of social media stuff. I'm going to try to spend as much time with Jack, and to be honest, I've not done any social media stuff at all. It's Friday today, so it's like literally the last day of my holiday. And I filmed a couple of videos, mainly took pictures for Instagram because stuff needs to be done. But I've had an amazing time with Jack. We've done so much. By the time you guys watch his question and answers, then you guys would have seen that we went to Bicester Village, we went to York earlier on in the week, we were going to IKEA tonight, hopefully, just to have a look round. And it's annoying that I didn't manage to do as much social media stuff, but at the same time I'm really happy that I've managed to spend some really good quality time with Jack. And at the end of the day, that's the most important thing. Okay, the next question I got was, can you review your Canon G7X? Do you like it for street style photos? Yes, I love it. So this is the camera that I'm using to film right now. I'm using it to film this vlog, this question and answers, and I also use it to film my vlogs. And in terms of street style pictures, it's a really good compact camera. It gives a nice smooth background, it brightens things up really nicely. It's a really good camera. The only thing that I would say is quite annoying about it is that sometimes if you do like a burst, if you do high speed images, that you just press the button and it takes like 1,000,000 images, which is how I prefer to shoot, because then I can move around naturally. I don't have to pose anywhere, and a lot of the time I tend to like those really natural looking images where you just capture the moment. If you do those high-speed images, the camera can take quite a while to show you them. It comes up with like a busy thing, which can be really annoying if you are shooting and you're on a time. Basically, if you haven't got much time to shoot, which happens on weekends because I'm trying to do a million things, it can be a bit annoying waiting for it to stop being busy so that it can actually show you the images, so then you can look through all your images, and so you're not shooting loads and having to look through loads. But other than that, I think it's a really good quality camera. You'll obviously see from this footage whether you like the quality of it. The next question I got was most affordable and timeless designer bags. Ooh, okay, so when I think of affordable designer bags, it depends what your price range is. I think my first ever designer handbag was a Michael Kors Jet Set tote. I think I bought it for myself. I buy pretty much all of my design stuff myself. I bought that when I turned 18. I think it was like £160. So I would say maybe start off at the contemporary end. So I'd say Michael Kors could be a brand that you look at. A brand that I have recently discovered is Polen. I've always wanted one of their bags, but then I was kind of gifted one. I'll quickly show you it. So this is the bag that I'm talking about from Polen. I think it's about £260. So I think that's quite a good price. The leather is so good. Really nice leather, really buttery. I would 100% recommend this bag, and this comes in like loads of different colours. So if you're not keen on the brown, there's like black, there's different textures, there's like a croc one. They do a bigger version of this. If I worked in a more of a corporate environment where I had to really look smart, then I would buy the black version for work, but I just don't need it for my work. But yeah, I love this bag so much. I haven't had it for that long, so I can't give a thorough review on it, but it's like, I just love it. And it just opens up like that. I just love that little detail here, and then it's just like that on the inside. But if you have a bit of a bigger budget, then I would say that my Gucci Marmont bag is probably one of my most worn designer bags. And I think this one's under £1,000. I can't remember how much it is. I've had this one for a very long time. I got this years ago, probably when it was like really, the Marmont thing was really in, and I absolutely love this bag. This is my go-to shopping bag. I took this with me when I went down to Bicester Village, wore it for like 3 days straight, and it's just one of those really easygoing bags. It's never like discoloured or anything. It doesn't scratch. I'm not particularly careful, but I also don't like, I stuff my bags, and I don't like my bags to go out of shape. One thing that I would definitely say, that if you are looking at starting to build your designer collection, I might do a video on this, and things that I would say like essential designer builders, things that you need. That's what I'm trying to say. I might do a video on this because I love designer bags and designer small leather goods, and I'm kind of starting to get into designer stuff. I don't know whether I showed you guys my latest purchase. My birthday soon. Sorry if my angle's a bit different, my camera just cut me off then. But I was just saying that if you are looking at buying designer stuff, then you should definitely look at the pre-loved market and look at websites such as Depop, eBay, Vestiaire Collective. I've had a really good experience with Vestiaire. I bought my vintage Chanel there, but obviously with Depop and eBay, you have to be really cautious about what you are spending your money on. Do a hell of a lot of research, and as you are saving up, then do your research at the same time, because then you can work out whether you're getting a good deal, because you're not guaranteed authenticity with any of those websites. So it's up to you really whether you want to take the risk, especially with Depop and eBay. Another question which I got was, how much do you spend when shopping? What's your YouTube You Beautiful? Oh, thank you so much. So I don't know, the amount that I can spend on one haul can really vary. Yeah, so I'd say that it's not really about the amount of stuff, it's more of the number of stuff that I have, to kind of show you guys a good range of what's in at the moment. And I never keep everything in my hauls. I usually allow myself to keep a few items, the stuff that I really love, and I'm very strict about that. So although I'm doing a haul and I'm showing you guys all the things, I kind of like my hauls to be a review based and kind of like a personal shopper, kind of like I'm showing you guys what are the latest items that are in Zara that really appeal to me, because I assume that a lot of you guys follow me because you have a similar style, and I find that's the reason why I watch people's hauls, is to see what's in Zara that I didn't really take my eye, or I didn't really appeal to me initially, but then when I've seen it on them and they've given a review, then I'm like, oh, actually I wouldn't have gone for that dress, but actually let me try it out, let me buy it. That's what I like my hauls to be. I want them to be as useful, so that's why I always try to take you guys' feedback. But I tend to keep like 2 to 3 items with every haul. I mean, sometimes I like everything, then I'll keep everything, but I'm very strict with myself because I have a lot of things. I don't always need to buy clothes like the average person, so you know, if I'm just getting stuff and receiving stuff all the time, I would have nowhere to store them. And I'm not gonna lie, my wardrobe, as big as it is, in the last year or so, with me doing this, with me doing YouTube and Instagram a lot more, in my wardrobe, the space that I have, I just don't have that much space, so I have to be very, very strict with myself. The things that I keep are the things that I absolutely love, that I can actually see myself wearing all the time. Do you ever suffer from anxiety? If so, how do you work through it? Yes. I've never really talked about mental health or anything like that on my YouTube channel, because it can be, you know, sometimes people come to YouTube to escape from their everyday life. Again, it's always nice and relatable to hear people talk about their issues openly as well. But yeah, I wouldn't say like I suffer from anxiety. I've never been diagnosed. I'm very like cautious about saying stuff like that online, especially. I don't want to be like, oh, I've got anxiety. I've never been diagnosed with any disorders, like from a doctor or whatever. But yeah, there are times that I feel really anxious. How do I get through it? Whenever I don't feel great or I feel a bit down, I really enjoy spending time with myself. I really enjoy my own space, or I love watching movies with Jack, or I'll read a book to just escape a little bit. I find that books, in the last year or two, I've really tried to get more into reading and kind of learning to escape a little bit, just escape out of everyday life. So I do try to read here and there. I've not really been that good. I thought this week I would read a bit more, but I haven't really read much. I think exercise can be really good, so rejoining the gym, definitely, you know, going to the gym and exercising can make you feel good. My gym also has like a spa area, so I really enjoy using those facilities as well. Just kind of take time for yourself, whatever is self-care for you. It could be literally driving somewhere and sitting in your car and just sitting in your car. Don't you just find those moments where you sat in your car doing nothing really therapeutic? Especially when it's like the evening, it's getting a bit, you know, the sun's going down, you just sat in your car, windows down, you're just breathing the air or whatever. Just, yeah, whatever self-care for you, but I'm still trying to figure that out myself as well. If you could eat one meal forever, what would it be? Definitely something Congolese. So I love pundu. Yeah, pundu and rice, pundu na loso, and some lamb taba. If you're Congolese, and you know I'm like trying to say things in English and Lingala as well. Yeah, I'd love stuff like that. I love plantain as well, fried plantain. You know, it's like really ripe. Scrumptious. I think that would definitely be my last meal. I haven't cooked pundu in such a long time, but you know, when you cook pundu, it makes so much, and for ages I lived on my own, so I was like, why am I going to cook all this food just for me? But I guess you can freeze it, can't you? Jack, I've only ever made pundu or any kind of Congolese food for Jack, I think once or twice, and I need to get him used to that, don't I really? Do you see yourself doing this blogging fashion when you grow older? Definitely. Yeah, I would love to do blogging and fashion. I don't think I'll ever stop. I mean, I don't know, maybe if I decided to take a different venture in life, I was like, oh, I just really don't have the time to do this. I don't see myself stopping doing this because it's really and truly a hobby for me. I started this YouTube channel when I was 17 and I'm now 23 going 24, so I've nearly had this channel for like 7 years. I mean, I haven't uploaded consistently. I've already uploaded consistently for about 1.5 years, and I started this YouTube channel because I just loved it. I used to watch YouTube since I was like 11 and I was obsessed. I had favourite YouTubers, and then I started my Instagram about 1.5 years ago, about 1.5 years ago, and I don't see myself stopping, especially not my YouTube channel. I just absolutely love it. I love connecting with you guys. This is my absolute passion. Like, I'm so lucky that I have a hobby. So many people don't have hobbies, and I have a hobby that I absolutely love. I would love to take you guys on a journey of my life and kind of have you guys grow old with me if you guys want to, you know. I think it'd just be really fun to see the kind of content that I create when I'm older, maybe when I have a family, maybe when I live in a different place or in a different city, a different country. I'd love to take you guys along with me on that journey. The next question that I got was, what will be the first place you would like to visit when possible? Now, I am honestly, guys, next year, if everything calms down, everything becomes normal, I plan on traveling loads. At least 2 holidays. I'm hoping possibly 3. I just want to be away on holiday constantly. Yeah, we didn't go on holiday this year. I just don't feel like this year was the right year to go on holiday for me personally. And we've put our money and all that into other things, so we've missed it, but it's okay. 1 year without holiday is not going to hurt anybody. But yeah, hopefully early next year we're going to go away somewhere, and then we will try and do holidays within the UK, outside of the UK. We've really discovered like what you can do in the UK within Yorkshire. I appreciate the UK a little bit more because obviously we've kind of had no choice but to holiday here. But hopefully next year a lot of places. I would love to go back to Mauritius. I'd love to go back to Mauritius again. Where else would I love to go? I would love to go to Greece and Mykonos and all those kind of places. I've seen a lot of people going on holiday there this year and it looks incredible, and I'm like, I want to be there with you. I would love to go to Dubai. I'd love to go to I don't know, places in America, maybe in a few years. I don't know, there's loads of places I want to go, but I think probably I definitely want to go to Mauritius, and I definitely want to go to Dubai, probably somewhere in Spain as well, and possibly somewhere in Greece. One of those places will do me just fine. And the last question I'm going to do is, how do you feel that the Black Lives Matter movement is no longer trending online? I just hope that even though now the movement has kind of died down a little bit, I just hope now that people are still doing things in their everyday life, kind of actually doing stuff, because it's all good and well posting on social media, putting that black square, putting that, you know, those quotes, you know, doing all of that when things are really trendy. It's what you do after, when the trend is no longer a trend. Are you calling out people on their racism? What are you doing in the background? Because I think that's actually more important than the whole social media thing. Even though that was good, all of that was great, but what are you doing? And that, I think that's, to me, that's where the real work starts. And even though it was so sad that it took someone to be murdered for that to happen, I just hope that people are actually going away and actually doing what they said that they would do. I know that I am, and you know, I'm having those difficult conversations with people around me in my life. And I think if you're a black person, then race and those kind of issues are things that you regularly speak about, but sometimes it's important to speak about those things with people who aren't part of your ethnic group. Yeah, I think what's more important is that people are actually doing what they said that they would do, and didn't just post a black square and think, yeah, I did my bit. I'm gonna finish this question and answers here. I really enjoyed doing it. I'll do another one probably in another month or two, probably in another couple of months. And yeah, that is everything for me today. I hope you guys have a lovely day, evening, morning, wherever you are in the world. And yeah, I'm thinking about you all, and let's chat in the comment section below. Bye.